Hey guys, Shane Klein come to you for gym review for you. Today we're on the big island of Hawaii, Kailua Kona, Hawaii. Guys, we're at a gym called Imua Iron. I have no idea what this gym is all about. I'm not sure if you do, but hey, follow me. Let's check this place out together. With Darren, and we're at Imua Iron. Hey Darren, first of all, I want to thank you for opening your doors, letting us come in, do a gym preview. I'm gonna get right down to it and ask you a little bit about your facility. How big a gym are you?
We're approximately 4,000 square feet.
Okay, now, most importantly, do you offer daily passes or drop-in passes?
Yes, daily passes, drop-ins go for $10. If you're traveling and you got a competition coming up, I comp you because I know how hard it is to find a gym at other places.
Okay, so you talk about competition. And one of the questions is, do you consider yourself one specific type of gym? Do you cater to just, competition lifters or?
Naturally, we just tend to, it doesn't mean that nobody else is welcome. It's just that people tend to gravitate to our facility because we're a place that is conducive to that. And all types, no specified sport. So we got powerlifters, strongman, CrossFitters. We don't have any bodybuilders.
No body?
No disrespect. Yeah. No disrespect. But yeah, strength sports, only lifters and whatnot.
Okay, so you have machines?
Yes.
You have free weights?
Yes.
You have cardio?
Yes.
You have dumbbells?
Yes.
What's your heaviest dumbbell go to?
I believe it is 145.
Okay, do you have like locker rooms and showers?
We do not have locker rooms, but we have individual bathrooms, and then we do have a shower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about, do you guys sell like supplements, energy drinks, water? Do you have drinking fountain?
We don't have drinking fountain. We're totally off the grid, so we're not even hooked up to the county water system, but we do sell waters, and occasionally, just because our events are all sponsored by Rain, we'll sell Rain once in a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you talk about off the grid, and I think I called you 84 times getting here.
85.
85, okay. So let's talk about that because you don't have a physical address here, correct?
Correct. So we are totally off the grid. We run on solar, and we run on catchment water. We do have a physical address, but if you were to use Google Maps to try and find us, you're not going to find us because it doesn't work.
Yeah, I speak from experience.
Yeah.
Even after you told me don't.
Exactly. So what I do is I send out maps to whoever wants to come up here. It's well, once you find it, then you realize it's pretty simple and right outside of town.
You're absolutely right. Yes, yeah. It's the cattle gates that kind of give it away. That you drive by it the first 13 times.
Yeah.
So now, if I'm in town, how can I get a hold of you if I'm a visitor and I want to drop in?
So Imua Iron has a Facebook page. We also have an Instagram page. You guys can slide into the DMs and contact me that way, or like how you did it, run into somebody that knows us, and you can ask them about it, and you'll find us.
Awesome. Well, hey, Darren, if you don't mind, I'd love to do a walkthrough tour.
Of course.
Awesome, let's do it. So this is it, Darren, right? Now, I just want to ask you about this here, because I see the 4 different corners here.
Yeah, so of course, we're Imua Iron, and as you can see, we have whole amount of strength and conditioning, Burn Fitness 808, and Power Peak Performance. Whole amount of strength and conditioning and ourselves are what I consider roommates. He has a space in the gym, and then so do I. These two are businesses that operate out of our gym. Power Peak Performance is a personal training business, and Burn Fitness 808 does a lot of fitness classes, which we actually got one going on right now. Okay,
and the question I forgot to ask you is, do you offer personal training classes out of your gym? Obviously, yes?
Yes.
Could they get a hold of you to go through Paha?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So they can hit me up, and then I'll pass it on.
Okay, awesome. So I'm super pumped, man, about getting in this. First of all, I got to talk about the view. Obviously, and we'll get to that as our walkthrough, but I've never been at a gym where you overlooking the ocean as you train.
Awesome. So awesome.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Now, another question is, do you have merchandise? Do you sell merchandise and stuff out here? T-shirts, hats, anything like that?
Yes, so we do. So as soon as you walk in on this side, this thing isn't usually here, but this past weekend, we actually had a CrossFit event that this company, equipment company based in Honolulu, actually sponsored. Okay. So that was going on, and they actually gifted us a bunch of equipment for being able to use our venue.
I'm not sure that CrossFit is. I've heard of it, right?
Yeah, me neither, bro.
Yeah.
But if
which
you
is kind of cool. I want to bring up, I mean, we've actually ran into each other at Wabdo meets out on the mainland and stuff, right? Competing in the same federation.
Yeah, exactly. So it's funny because I seen some of his stuff. I was like, oh my God, this guy could be Wabdo.
It's a small world, right?
It is, totally.
So you got your bikes and everything here, your Salt Fitness?
Yeah, so we don't have like the typical commercial gym cardio equipment. Everything is based around performance here. So we have, as you can see, like the air bikes, runners, rowers, all that kind of stuff. A lot of stuff typical to CrossFit type training, but even our guys, they're not necessarily here to camp out on machines. So we have a lot of stuff like this.
Nice, nice. I love the big open turf area here for, I'm assuming you got sleds, yeah, right there, right?
So on this side, we cater to a lot of the pressing movements, bench press and whatnot. And we got the dumbbells along the wall all the way up to 145. I know earlier we were talking story about the price of getting equipment to Hawaii.
Yeah.
So this bench press right there is the first piece of equipment I bought probably about 10 years ago. And so at the time, you can see it's totally different. I actually replaced the pad, put on Donnie Thompson's fat pad on it, but it used to have a real thin stock pad, right? But back in the day when I bought this thing, it was retailing from Rogue at $5.99. To bring it to Hawaii, I paid $1,300 for it. Yeah, so more than twice.
Wow, because of shipping, obviously.
Shipping, it's crazy. And you know, at the time, Rogue wasn't as big as it is now, so they weren't even shipping to Hawaii. So I had to like finagle my way with a lot of equipment that's here. I had to finagle it into Hawaii.
Wow, that's wow. Yeah. So you got all your utility benches and everything I see here.
Yep. So we have our benches, whatnot. Different bars. You can see some of the specialty bars are out. Usually we have that thing hung up, but somebody's probably using it this morning.
It's nice you got Forza competition benches.
Yes.
And so you got all your specialty, hands over there. You have your cable crossover machine.
Cable crossover, one of the staples. Our accessory boards. We got a bunch of stuff. It's funny because even like stuff, stuff like this, like the bicep board, and weight releasers, and like strongman exergeny, so you can mimic what is that, like truck pulling and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Nobody else even heard of that stuff here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool because people come in here and they learn a lot. They're like, oh, I didn't never seen this in my life, and they get to learn about that sport as well. And
it's cool too. We talk about powerlifting and stuff like that, but you even have the boxes over here for Olympic lifters.
Yeah, so we cater. We actually have a couple, we have a lot of guys learning Olympic lifting, but we have a couple guys that actually compete on a pretty high level, and they travel for it as well. So we got jerk boxes and whatnot. Yes, chalk bowls everywhere.
You're allowed.
Yes.
You allow it.
You're allowed, and you're even allowed to make a mess because I don't care. So
that is awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, so we actually have one here. There's one there. I think we got 3 or 4 of them around the whole place. And
you have your Atlas stones. You got your tire flip. You got your circus dumbbell.
So we got a bunch of strongman stuff back here because we have guys that compete high level strongman. There's a guy working out earlier, Bobby's actually competing in a Platinum Plus Pro in Washington, Rainier Classic, I believe it's called, next week. So he was here earlier throwing this stuff around. We got your plate loaded, Atlas stones, farmer's walks, kegs, dumbbells, and all the different sandbags and whatnot. yoke sleds, and of course we have the runway that's running down the middle of the gym, so they can do all of their yoke walks and farmers walks and sled pulls and drags and tire flips and the whole nine.
And this is one of those gyms, I have to say that, you know, this video isn't going to do your gym justice. I mean, this is one of those gyms you walk in, you're like, wow.
Candy store.
Yeah, outside the view of the ocean, I mean, just like, it's 4,000 square feet, but the huge ceiling. I mean, what you got a great place here, man.
Yeah, we've totally been blessed.
So you got your reverse hyper, your belt squat.
Yeah, so it's funny because this reverse hyper I bought probably almost 10 years ago now. Nobody in the, at least on this island, and almost nobody in the state even knew what this thing was. Wow. And so when I picked it up, everybody thought it was a waste of money. So this is our side with everything else, a lot of our racks. Like I said, we got our Oli platforms on this side. We got a bunch of bumper weights and whatnot to cater to our Oli lifters, and then also to our strongmen who do axle cleans and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So they're able to bell the weight. And
so you got the rubber plates you got.
Yes, so we got a bunch of bumpers on here. We got these over here. And even on the other side, whole mono strength and conditioning side, we got a bunch of the competition road plates as well. So you're pretty covered as far as plates. We do have 2 full sets of kilos, but we reserve them for competition. So we have a Ivanko set, and then we also have a Rogue set that we only break out during competitions.
Okay.
So we got a bunch of stuff in here that you won't see at your typical gyms in Hawaii. Mostly because nobody's stupid enough like me to buy it, and because a lot of these companies like the Mars Bar here, they don't even send to Hawaii. They don't deliver to Hawaii, so I had to talk story with them on the phone and finagle my way to get it here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's all about the stories though, right?
Yep.
So you got your hack squat machine, I mean, you got another cage, you
Yeah.
got your leg sled.
So we got your leg press, we got some leg machines. That leg press is super nice. It's probably one of the more bougie pieces of equipment that we got.
We actually we were in North Carolina 2 weeks ago, and on a little vacation, and I got to use for the first time Arsenal's leg, and it's a nice heavy duty piece of equipment.
Man, this thing is like the Cadillac of leg presses.
Yep.
Yeah, band pegs and everything, and this thing moves super slow. I mean, sorry, super smooth. It moves slow when I use it, but but yeah, it was cool. And then they could customize our pad and then put our logo on it and
cool.
whatnot.
I just noticed. I was going to ask you who to put your logo on it.
Yeah, so they actually sent it to us like that. So this is pretty sweet. Over here is our deadlift platform. Actually, what we did was we needed a nice platform for our powerlifting competitions. So what we did is we combined 2 Rogue ones that I had, and which is cool because it created more space on the floor. And then also allowed us to have a really nice platform for competition.
Huge,
yeah. And then all of our bars, like all our main bars, is all Texas Power. Thankfully, that those guys send to Hawaii, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, we got the Texas deadlift bars, and then Texas squat bar and whatnot.
Awesome. And then over here, all the rubber, that's where they do the personal training classes and the other, with all the kettlebells and stuff like that.
Yeah, so on that side, you'll see a lot of our guys, even our Olympic lifters, they'll train on that side. But on that side is where they'll do like the fitness classes and all that kind of stuff. As you guys seen we had one going on earlier. And then they'll use the rig for the few people who do CrossFit or CrossFit type workouts. But yeah, man, I mean, that's pretty much our gym. I mean, everything you probably could need for strength and conditioning.
Absolutely right. Now, hey, Darren, I want to give you, 30 seconds to a minute. If someone is on the main island, I mean, the big island here, I mean, it's all within driving distance. So I didn't want to say, Kona or Hilo. I mean, but, what sets Imua Iron apart from every other gym in this area?
I think because we are not here to make money. And so basically what that does is you get a group of people together that are passionate about what we do. And so you're not going to get fluff. I'm not going to try and sell you on anything. Everything that comes out of me or anybody or even the gym is going to be honest and genuine. Yes. You know what I mean? So
that is awesome.
I usually tell people this up front, but we are not for everybody, and we don't try to be. So basically, if somebody comes up here and it's not for them, they'll weed themselves out, or I'll do it myself.
There you go. There you go. Hey guys, we just finished our tour with Darren, the owner of Imua Iron. I tell you what, you know, this place is like a diamond in the rough. It's hard to find, but once you find this place, you're not going to leave this place. I mean, the breeze coming through all these doors, you would think it's 1,000 degrees out. No, it's not. This breeze is going to keep you cool while you're lifting. Guys, this gym, it leaves me speechless. I don't even, if you're here on the Big Island and you like to lift, whether you're a strongman, CrossFitter, powerlifter, they have something for you. You know, you're a competition, getting ready for competition. He's like, hey, you know, it's on me. It's free of charge. Come here, lift. You got to get here and check this place out. Guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the bell notification, so you're always the first one to be notified every time a new gym is uploaded. Till next time.